I've
Yes,
been
yes.
associated with the Maritime Research Center right since inception. And when Commander Das approached me, I was totally at sea, in the sense that he told me what he's doing, all underwater acoustics and all. Like, for me, it was all Greek and Latin. So 8 years ago, when we went to Delhi, first time we went and met General Katoj. We went to meet Captain Bansal, Alok Bansal at the India Foundation, and he put us on to General Katoj. General Katoj told us that, you've embarked on a great journey, but the problem in Delhi is that no one is willing to look at the ocean, and you're talking about things under the ocean. But wish you all the very best. You are doing. I mean, so that's the note on which we started, and it's been 8 years. It's very heartening for me to see this sapling which I Commander Das has planted, and I've offered a little water once in a while, uh, take shape. A few months ago, we went and met Mr. Pradeep Shah, and Pradeep always has a very, his infectious energy is so make so enthusing. He said, like, it's great what you're doing, but you have to build a model which makes a difference. Like what he quoted, he said, faster, better. And how do you build entrepreneurship? See, as part of MRC, we had envisioned that we would have a incubation center, and now we have reached a stage where we have built a huge body of work. There are 300 startup ideas, and that is the reason why we thought of getting Pradeep and Krishna, and not adding dimensions which MRC didn't have till recently. We were more research oriented, but now we are getting more commercially oriented and more. How do we make an opportunity? There's an ocean of opportunity, like everyone keeps saying, but how do we build that? So we need guidance, and that's why we thought of getting stalwarts like you to who could guide us in building an incubation center. Uh, so thank you very much, Pradeep and Krishna, for your very remarkable insights and inspiring words. And when we met Hemant also recently, we've had 2-3 meetings. He gave us a different dimension. That even a river has not been defined in India. That's the water body has not been defined, and that's the sad state of affairs. When you look at Bangalore, all the water bodies have been encroached upon. In Bombay, like, so many issues across Indian cities. So there is in Pune. We live in Pune, which is what the Khadakwasla water is that provides drinking water to the dam provides drinking water to Pune. But the dam is 150 years old, and more than 50-60% silted. It's a great opportunity. Now, fortunately, we've got an opportunity. We have been approached by the Maharashtra government to build a silt policy for the government of Maharashtra. They've offered us two dams, the Ujni and the Jayakwadi dams. One in the Krishna Basin, and one is in the Godavari Basin. So we are working, and yes, we are talking to some people in how to set up an incubation center. So this, I think, is a right time in the process of evolution of the Maritime Research Center, where we can get people like you and their inputs. Uh, so, Krishna, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, when we met Krishna also, he said this is a great domain. It's a public, it's a global common, but very hardly addressed in India. See, the space, the domain of space, which is also a global common. India has addressed it fantastically well. We've had ISRO, we've had so many missions to the moon. In India, yes, there is the NIO, there is the NIOT, but there is a lot of fragmentation in our institutions. There's no, we need a whole of nation approach here. I mean, that's what Commander Das and me have been advocating in Delhi, that this domain needs a whole of nation approach. And like Hemant said, that we are the only country with an ocean named after it. But the sad thing is that we were colonized by an imperial power which conquered us by the ocean. And yet we have to rise up and wake up to our ocean, which is, I mean, India has got such a fantastic location. Like one of the people we had met earlier, they said, this lady said that India has a box office seat at the on the Indian Ocean. It is the best location. India can do so much in the Indian Ocean Rim Association. We have been engaging the Ministry of External Affairs to reach out to the Indian Ocean Region Association, and Commander recently addressed 18 diplomats of the IORA in the in Delhi at the Sushma Swaraj Institute, which is under the Ministry of External Affairs. And I want to share with you that India is going to take over the chair of the IORA in September, October this year, which will be there for 2 years. So, underwater domain awareness is a topic they are choosing to progress in the IORA. And the whole littoral, there are 22 countries in the IORA, 23 countries. And this is relevant for so many of them. So thank you so much, all you three great friends and stalwarts, to have spent your valuable time to guide us. And thank you all the interns. They were very excellent. I've learned so much. I didn't know anything when I started with Commander, and over the years I've learned so much. It's a very fulfilling journey. Thank you everyone, and thank you the team at MRC for doing such wonderful work. Thank you, Sridhar. Sridhar, the second in command of Commander Das, is studying AI at Sydney and works out of Sydney uh, all the way. So thank you very much, uh, all of you, and have a good day. Like they say in the Navy. In the Navy, we never wish good evening or good night, or it's always good day. Have a good day. Thank you.